gonna do some dance fighting tonight. Actually, there's next to nothing in terms of dance fighting in the movie. West Side Story. Now, it may surprise some of you who watched me for a long enough time know how much of a movie fan I am. To know, I've actually never watched the original West Side Story and any of its subsequent remakes. I just like it's been like universally, immortalized. And I just never really cared to watch it. But obviously, I go and review movies, and with the new one coming out by Steven Spielberg, no less, I felt it prudent to be like, all right, let me at least, I should probably watch this one. And it's West Side Story. So anything I say in here is not a spoiler because the damn movie has existed for over 50 years. So if you're like, how dare you say that it's a spoiler? Guess what? The spoilers have been around for a while. If you weren't in the mood to know those spoilers, tough cookies. But yeah, it's basic. It's actually pretty much Romeo and Juliet with a mild alteration to the end. That's almost exactly what it is. It's Romeo and Juliet with a mild alteration to the end. And ultimately, I will say it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Not my favorite movie of the year. Not even my favorite musical of the year. And this is one of those films that even though I've never watched it, I know a lot about it. Like, I know most of the songs from West Side Story, I feel pretty, oh so pretty. The Jets are gonna rumble tonight. When you're a jet, I know all those songs, Maria. I know all those songs. I've known them for years, but I've never actually watched the music they belong in. It's like, I give credit to everyone in this movie. They're acting their hearts out. Most of them have a good singing voice. The guy playing Tony, I know who it is too, and I can't remember. Is it Ty Sheridan or something like that? His voice was a little almost Russell Crowe-y, but he did fine enough. The main girl, Maria, I don't really know any of the actors' names in this. I know the one playing Valentina is actually an original actress from the original West Side Story. I do know that actress playing her. But I mean, they all do fine in singing. The dancing's phenomenal, which I do find amusing that these tough, like, little gang guys in the Jets and then the Sharks are just like, we're tough. That means we're going to ballet dance to show how tough we are. I do find that very amusing within context of this world. And I mean, maybe it's the modern sensibilities in me, but I look at some scenes and I'm like when I believe it's Annette or Anita, or either way, Bernardo's girlfriend, is chastising Maria about, being in love with the boy's the killer's, he's a killer, he cannot love, a man who kills cannot love him. Like, did they kind of gloss over the fact that your man Bernardo killed the other guy first? It's like, pot kettle, ma'am. But then, I mean, you get the scene where she almost gets raped, and like, oh man, it's like, I get that, they're all upset and this racist tension and all that, and it's us and them, but oh my god, guys, is that like low scum behavior right there? Like, Jesus Christ, you nearly went into you are unredeemable characters, nearly. Yeah. And look, I look at it from a more modern viewpoint, but I also can try to sometimes insert like the time period. But honestly, look, even in the time period, their hatred for each other really doesn't make much sense. It sounded like some idiot started it and it just snowballed. That's basically it. Now again, it's the American dream. And there's been a lot of history of racism continuing on into the modern era. So it's not like I don't get it from that standpoint. I just don't get it from any other standpoint. And again, modern sensibility. And the whole idea of, there's a whole song about, we like to live in America, and the guys arguing for Puerto Rico. I'm like, yes, but everything they're saying about Puerto Rico kind of explains why you're here. Like, I completely understand pride and where you came from, and, you know, love for where you came from, but you're clearly there for a reason and not in Puerto Rico. But they kind of, and they have a whole song about that, which, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's great. But look, because it's basically an adaptation of the Romeo and Juliet tale, it is still I'm in immediate love with you on first sight. The film takes place over only 2 freaking days. So, yeah. Well, 3 days, I think, technically. But, yeah, you don't really buy I mean, I did not buy the romance, but that's simply because I've seen enough movies that do romance very well to be like, this is just the Romeo and Juliet tale. And many people these days tell you, or kind of now admit, the Romeo and Juliet tale really isn't a very good tale in terms of love and romance and all that stuff. It's really not. So, because that translates into this, it's like, yeah, no. Oh, honey, you can't do that. I mean, because I didn't see the originals, it's hard for me to kind of gauge them against the other ones. It's well shot. It's well choreographed. The songs are nice. The acting's all good. There's a couple really good moments of acting from like the main lead and the main girl. There's a couple of really good moments of acting from them. Woman playing Bernardo's girlfriend, I think it's Annette or Anita, one of the two. I think maybe it's Anita playing Anita. She's got some great moments too, acting wise. And woman playing Valentina, she's fantastic. I can be honest though, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch the originals, because the structure in which this takes place, because again it's basically an adaptation of a Shakespearean play, like the climax feels like it was basically the Rumble. The Rumble feels like the climax, but wait, there's still at least, oh god, how much longer was there? I got out at 9:50, went in at 7, got out at 9:50, factor in 20-ish minutes worth of trailers. That means you're looking at a film that got over with, and oh god, it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. It felt that once you got past it just felt like the movie reached its pinnacle. It's like, oh my god, the Rumble. And the Rumble's actually pretty intense, by the way. There's a couple moments where I went, oh shit. Not in the Rumble, admittedly, but in a couple other moments, which is weird. But the Rumble's pretty actually intense. And yeah, that feels like, I mean, maybe you'd have like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes after that. But there's like a good 30, 35, 40 minutes left after that. And the movie just feels like it's kind of trudging along at that point. I don't feel like this is a very good... As much as it sucks to say for everyone who's a big fan of this story and play, and, you know, show, I should say, and movie, I actually don't feel like it's a very good musical. I mean, in the sense of a story structure for a movie, I don't think it's a very good musical to be adapting into a movie. As a stage show, which I know they've done before, this does feel a lot more like it would be much more properly adapted for the stage than it would be for a film. And because again, once you get past the Rumble, it just keeps going on for what felt like forever. I felt my mind wandering to different thoughts while watching and just kind of like tuning out the music every now and then, which sucked because the music's very nice. Yeah. Ultimately, I say this is a really good film. I don't really see why people are giving it kind of the... Well, I mean, it's Steven Spielberg. I was about to say it's like, oh my god, one of the best movies ever. It's like, it's Steven Spielberg. It's good. It's a good Steven Spielberg film. The acting's all great. I could see some Academy Awards coming out of this. It's not getting any original songs, obviously. But I could see some, maybe some costume. Definitely could. I could see it. Maybe some supporting actress or actor roles. I don't think the leads were strong. I mean, the leads were good, but I don't think any of them were like, hey, yeah, we're going to get an Oscar. No, I don't think they were that good. But yeah, like any of the side characters probably could be up for supporting actress or actor nominations. I'll be honest, I don't see this as a Best Picture nomination. It's a good film, but I don't personally see it. But then again, what do I know? I'm not a voting member of the Academy. And even if I was, it's my one vote against the 7,000 some odd other votes. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. Either way, I do like it, and if you are familiar with the original West Side Story, and want to see and compare, it's a good film. If you like musicals, you'll probably like it. And if you haven't seen any of them, sorry for the spoilers, but they've been around for a while, so it's free game to talk about, I felt. Yeah, I'll see National Champions tomorrow. I've been requested to see that one. I wasn't going to see that one, but I've been requested for it. I don't know if it's based off a true story. I think it might be, but either way, well, it is what it is. And then Spider-Man next week. Woo! We're going to go do Spider-Man! Until then, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Not much new in the way of trailers. Tell you what, though, every time I see that Cyrano trailer, I'm like, I need to watch that, man. I need to watch that now. Because that looks awesome. But anyway, I digress. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It looks like my shirt's purple, but it's not. It looks like my sweater's blue, but it's actually green, as you can see. Just angles. Shading, lighting. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. I'll see you for the next one. Have a good one.